kept him in. Johnny Boy was sorry. He couldn't stand a bit of life behind doors. So Johnny Boy lived up trees as a young boy. Up there in the trees, he didn't care for toys. Johnny Boy was happy, Johnny Boy was spoiled. He even had a friend I never saw, Roy. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, singing in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. So Johnny Boy lived up trees with Roy, the neighbor's son. They were as close together as the first finger and the thumb. They had their world. On top they had their world. On trees where no one could come to, not even monkeys. The trees changed as the seasons passed. Roy had to go to class. Roy grew up faster than Johnny did. And as he grew older, he grew a ginger beard. Sweet tree, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Sweet tree, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Johnny Boy felt lonely without Roy in the tree. Roy got busy kissing a girl named Lee. Johnny was sorry. Johnny came lately. He cried all the time. He cried like a baby. But Roy had a sister. Her name was Ruth. She fell in love with Johnny in her early youth. She would secretly watch him from her bedroom window. She knew everything about him, and Johnny didn't know. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Her brother, I never let her come along, but it was time for her to talk to John. Anyway, Roy was no longer up there, and she realized that now he wouldn't even care. She baked Johnny's favorite biscuits, cookies with chocolate bits, and used that as an excuse to go out and see him. When she got there, she caught him daydreaming. Sweet tree, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Sweet tree, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. She gave him a jump. His forehead hit the trunk. It was black and blue. He got a bump. He looked at her. He bowed over and caught hold of a branch. The branch broke. He tumbled. He fell in a puddle. He got drenched. They looked at each other, doubled up with laughter. They couldn't stop and caught their breath. A long time after, Johnny looked at Ruth. She was a sight to see. He said, "Would you like to climb my tree?" Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. She looked at his thumb and said, "He doesn't have, does it?" Then she started to sweat, dropped her basket. She said goodbye and ran back home. She left Johnny all wet and all alone. She closed her window shades, sighed and disappeared. Fear of heights was her highest fear. He meant the world to her. She had to get over it. She couldn't stop it. She couldn't ignore it. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Johnny thought of Ruth day and night and day, wondering why did she run away? Was it something he did? Was it something he said? He tried to figure it out. He failed. Johnny had fallen in love at first sight. Johnny's head was swollen. He lost his appetite. He looked forever at Ruth's window for a sign. One night he saw a silhouette lit from behind. Sweet tree, living in a tree, swinging in the branches. Words in it, she sent one back to explain her fears and worries. He climbed on his tree and waited for Ruth. He was so happy she had told him the truth. Not speaking his heart, he would never have known. Barking up the wrong tree, he would have ended up alone. Now if you ever wonder where Ruth and Johnny are, they're sitting under a tree, looking at the stars.
Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches. Tweet, tweet, living in the trees, swinging in the branches.
Thank you.
Excellent.